Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to my 1967 MGB GT. Regulars to the channel will know that I've been doing some servicing on this car, but I haven't actually driven it for quite a long time now, so kind of deserves to be driven a little bit. So today with the sun shining, I don't know how long for, we're going to take it for a little spin, and it's about 11:15 now, and about 12 o'clock Adam C is doing another one of his rolling car shows over in Dorking, so we'll pop over there, see what's going on. Then maybe even do like an extended drive on the way back or something like that. There are a couple of little jobs I need to do before we do that. If you remember from my servicing, I broke off a grease nipple on my front suspension, so need to fix that, and also my wing mirror. One of the things that had been bugging me for a while was the bolts on my steering wheel, and quite a few keen-eyed viewers have pointed it out to me that it looked a bit naff, so I've actually shortened those bolts now and they look a bit better. Anyway, on with the jobs. So here's my grease gun that I was using before, and you can see in this original coupling that the grease nipple was actually broken off inside it. I couldn't get this out with the tools that I had, but what I thought I'd do to avoid this happening again, this is more of like a twist and pull type release mechanism on this one, whereas the new one that I bought is you kind of just push this down and it's a lot sort of kinder to the grease nipples there. So a different coupling, hopefully that'll work. I've not tried it yet. And this is the replacement grease nipple for my front suspension. A cheap part, so wasn't too worried about getting a few of these just in case it happens again. But yeah, we'll see if we can fit that now. So this is reasonably hard to film because of the way I've got the camera and actually try and reach around the wheel to turn this thing. But the fixing now looks like it may have broken off, which is even worse situation than what I was in before, which is not good. So I'm thinking I'm going to have to drill this out somehow, but I don't know what that means in terms of being able to drive it today. Grease coming out everywhere. Oh dear. Okay, so that was slightly annoying. I started greasing the other grease nipples and that was fine with my new coupler, but that one that broke off, I had to put like a self tapper just in the bottom just to stop the grease from coming out there. Not that I think that much would just sort of fall out, but that side's greased now. I've also done the other side. The difference with the other side is you don't come from the front, you come from the back on the bottom two grease nipples. Not sure if you can see that there, but that's all greased up now. So just in the interest of time, I won't bother trying to fix any more on the suspension. Now move on to the mirror. So the mirror came off because this little adapter just wore away, and a little grub screw goes under this sort of angled bit. You can see it better on this side, it's at an angle, and the grub screw sits underneath. And where over the years it's just sort of made a dent in here, it's come loose. So I don't know if I can just turn this adapter around so the grub screw sits on this almost fresh side. I'm not sure how it quite fits like that, but we'll give that a go. I have got a spare sort of fixing set, but I don't know if it's exactly the same as this, but we'll have to take a look. As I feared, the new mirror, although it's very old, this mirror, this was just in my dad's shed. I think it's probably off a Mini, but it's the same brand and size and everything. Came with some different adapters, presumably because the Mini's got the mirrors in a slightly different angle or position. I mean, this looks quite similar, but doesn't have that plastic adapter on the top. So I'm going to have to try and fit this this new mirror. Although I am tempted just to take the glass out and put it in my old one, just so the doesn't look brand spanking new, although I don't really like those rusted screws, so maybe I'll just go for the brand new bling option and go with this one, and hope that it fits. So yeah, let's try and swap over that adapter and see if we can fix it. But with that front suspension stuff taking up a bit of time, it's only 20 to 12 now, so I haven't got that long to mess around with it. Hopefully I'll be able to do it in time, but it's not the end of the world if I don't. It'll be a more streamlined B. Okay, so that was a bit of a pain, but the new mirror's on, doesn't look too bad. I did actually lose a nut inside the door, which I haven't been able to retrieve, but it seems secure enough. So the time is 12 o'clock exactly, and I've just got to put this door card back on, and I think we'll be away. Well, we're on our way, and typically the sun's gone in and it's just started raining, so I've no idea if Adam C and his car spotting friends are going to be hanging around in this weather. Hopefully it's just a passing shower and they'll stick around, but if they're not there, then it's no biggie. We'll just carry on driving and see what we can see out in the country, because I don't think this rain's going to last very long. But my gosh, it feels so nice to be back in the MG after a little while of not driving. For this whole lockdown period I haven't driven it, and yeah, it started pretty easily. I mean, after a little bit of a run, I'm going to check the oil to make sure that that's still at the right level and stuff. I've got some extra oil in the car to top it up if needs be, but first impressions, it seems to be doing all right for its little bits of servicing. I've still got loads of major stuff to do, like I haven't renewed the spark plugs or anything like that. But yeah, I'm just going to try and enjoy today, even if the weather's a bit dodge. Get out in the country and have a bit of a thrash. But yeah, I'll update you in a minute if when we get to Dorking, whether there's Adam C's rolling car show still going on or not. Hopefully it is. Cobra. Okay, so I think we're coming up to the Denbies roundabout again. We'll have to see if people are there. Does seem to be quite a high police presence around, which I'm not surprised about after last week's video. But yeah, it looks like there's a fair few amount of people hanging about, and hasn't been shut down yet, so we'll have to see if we can see anything good. Wow, so it does seem to be a lot of police around, which is fairly crackers. Well, not crackers, I mean, it is what it is. People tend to misbehave, don't they, in these sorts of events. But we'll do a few laps this time. I mean, last time I rushed off in the XK8 because I had to get home around lunchtime, but got a bit longer today, so we'll see if we can see any interesting cars. I'll just keep the cameras rolling. Some Subarus and fast Fords up ahead, and see if there's anything coming the other way. I've seen a couple of Cobra replicas as well, which is pretty cool. Right, so here we go again, approaching the roundabout from the other side this time. I can't believe how busy it is at the moment. I mean, there's cars parked up all on the sides. Obviously people who have been doing a few laps, just sort of having a break and seeing what else is here. I'm not going to bother pulling over, I don't think. It's not really worth it. But yeah, some noisy stuff around, that's for sure. There's a smell as well. I'm not sure if that's me or if that's someone's got a decat. So this time I think I'm going to turn right at the roundabout and go into the Denby's vineyard and see if there's anything interesting parked up, or just do like a lap of the car park or something. Or it might be worth seeing what's there. Classic Mini over there. Plenty of modern stuff, but a few oldies in there as well. I'm sure people parked here blocking up the road actually. We're just making our way out of Denby's now. It's quite busy in there. There's a few cars around, but I didn't really want to be stuck in the car park, and with all the social distancing stuff, which is still about, I just didn't really feel like it was the right thing to do, to start snooping around other people's cars and pretend it was like a proper car show. So I'm just going to blast up and down here a couple of times, and then just go for a little bit of a drive before heading back. So well worth coming, I think, if you're interested in certainly more modern performance cars. There's loads around, even special stuff like Lamborghinis and Ferraris occasionally, and plenty of Japanese stuff as well. So yeah, it's been an interesting hour or so. I mean, it's just mad how popular this gets in just a couple of weeks. And no doubt they're going to have to move this again because of the police presence here. There's a pretty cool yellow Exige coming down here now, but might be oh, I missed it. Now the rain's really coming down. Might be time to abandon ship. Batten down the hatches. Gosh, right, it's going to get steam if I do that. Ah. Good time for wipers not to work. Come on, wipers! I can't see anything. There we go. Never in doubt. Bonus footage. There's a AE86 following me for any Initial D fans. I don't know if you'll be able to see it out the back there. That's pretty cool. Okay, so that was quite good fun, just having a little bit of a blast along country lanes on the way home. The weather's starting to turn bad again, so I'm going to head back, which is a bit of a shame. It's cutting it a little bit shorter than I would have liked, but yeah, good day. Good to tick off a few things on the MG that needed sorting, and good to see Adam C out and about again, bringing lots of sort of car fans and some slightly different to your everyday drivers along to his rolling car show, so well worth going to if he does one in your area. So yeah, I think that's the end of the video now. Thank you so much for watching if you made it this far, and let me know if you want to see more of the MGB in action. I mean, I do want to do some longer trips in it, so let me know if that's something that you'd like, and until the next time, take care of yourselves and see you very soon. Bye bye.